Because a very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. Well, once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the blue Caribbean Sea. On this Sunday, in the month of December 2018, in this part 3 video where I'm discussing about the late Jimmy Saville of England. Brothers and sisters, as I said in part 1 and part 2, the failing of MI5 and MI6, the Secret Service of England, yes, their failings, and the failing of Scotland Yard, yes, my dear brothers and sisters. What am I, Eric Braxton, this little Christian boy, way down in Trinidad and Tobago, is getting at? Well, I will show you all, the people of England and the whole world, exactly what this little Christian boy are teaching you all, revealing to you all, and is getting at. So I want you all to follow me very closely and at attention, with a key interest in what I have to say. Brothers and sisters, this is as an example. As I said, is this year 2018, I have got to know about Jimmy Saville, and all the horrible thing that he have done, or they say he alleged have been done, or they have proof that all these a professional serial pedophile and a satanic abuser of boys and women from age 5 to adult 75 years. If all what they have said about Jimmy Saville is true, brothers and sisters, I, Eric Braxton, is not an FBI agent. Neither am I a DA. Neither I belong to the SEAL team of the U.S. military forces. Neither am I a Mohaze or KGB agent. Neither am I a full-fledged police officer. Well, in my little country, Trinidad and Tobago, once I was working with a security firm and I went up for precept, and I set the precept test and I get 40 marks. So I was precepted. So I was an estate constable for a few times, for a few years. Or estate police, brothers and sisters. But not a full-fledged police officer or a regular police officer that is in the police service. This one is different because as an estate constable, your power is limited. And keep in mind, an SRP have more powers than an estate constable. Brothers and sisters, but we don't have to go into that. So brothers and sisters, that is the little that I have reached in that context. Brothers and sisters, neither am I a full-fledged police officer of England or Scotland Yard. Neither have I joined, because I'm in Trinidad, not in England. Brothers and sisters, and what I do today, I was doing security work before I went out for precept and was precepted. But a little security guard, a little watchman, who is not a security guard, who belongs to a security firm, but is working for a private company, outside with a baton, outside with a camera, to snap pictures and plus a video recorder, could do wonders with that. And it struck me very strange, how come MI6 and MI5, these agents went through years of training and they are professional at what they've done, and they are agent, and they cannot stop Jimmy Saville, and they have no footage about Jimmy Saville, and a little security officer who is not a full-fledged police officer, who is not a special agent, belong to no secret service, but a security officer with a little camera and a video recorder could take footage of a person going in a room, coming out a room, and having footage of that person and monitoring his activities without the person knowing. And I see no one in England discussing about that. Well, since you all up there in England not discussing with this little Christian boy, Eric Braxton, I have taken up the mantle in this context to talk about it, brothers and sisters. And I am simply saying that all these security guards that was attached to Broadmoor, had any of them had any camera, video recorder, that the room that was allotted to see Jimmy Saville, when Jimmy Saville is not there, they could get the keys, go inside there, plan the video recorder, set it up in such a way that any young girl, whether a minor, a boy or girl, that Jimmy Saville, whether he bring them there in the nighttime or in the daytime to have sex with them, that video camera will be able to record all his activities unaware to Jimmy Saville. Was that done? A simple little security officer could do that, much less for MI6, much less for MI5, who are trained more higher than the security officer, much less a Scotland Yard with the sergeant and the superintendents, who are trained more higher than that security guard that is guarding and patrolling the compound of Broadmoor, the mental hospital. Did any of the officers that worked there when Jimmy Saville was running the show there, did any of them have any recording with Jimmy Saville in a videotape form, where they record Jimmy Saville leaving his car, coming in the compound and going out? Over the years, did they have any footage that Jimmy Saville bring any young girl or boy and spend the night with him or a couple of hours? Do they have that footage? If they have that footage, they will be able to show the girl and the boy that he have brought there. And by having that footage, we'll be able to track now the parents of that girl, the parents of that boy. Do you all have any footage? I ask this question, people of England and people and those employees who work at Broadmoor and all the security officers. If you all know that Jimmy Saville was engaged in these illegal activities, abusing young boys and girls, why didn't you all buy a simple video recorder and record him? And that could be done in the split of a finger. But I am listening to all of you all talking up there in all the different talk shows, and all what you all are saying about Jimmy Saville. You all have the right to talk about it. That's why I'm listening to you all in the first place. But the talk that I am talking, none of you all are not talking about it in this context, brothers and sisters. No, so I am asking you all the security officers that work at Broadmoor when Jimmy Saville was there, men and women, all the whole staff, I think was 1100 staff strong. Can you all produce any footage, not from a camera, because if you all snap, Jimmy Saville don't all the snap and he will take away that camera, but from a video camera, hiddenly and watching him? Can you all produce it in Broadmoor, where Jimmy Saville went up to a mentally ill patient and found her private part, or the man testicle part? Or have you all have any footage where you actually having sex with a man or a woman, day or night in the compound? If any of you will have that video, please will you all kindly open the closet and produce it for the world to see, and especially for all the little Christian brother Eric Braxton way down in Trinidad and Tobago, who are appealing to you all to produce these footage if you all have it, because that is exactly what the guards on the compound in the nighttime should have monitoring Jimmy Saville. Have any of the guards done that? But if I, Eric Braxton, was up there in England and I was the guard, one of the guard at one of the guard in the compound, and seeing Jimmy Saville bringing in these little girls. Of course, I'd have these footage so much in abundance that I'd be so high, brothers and sisters, because every move Jimmy Saville move, I'd be recording and videoing everything without really knowing. You all better believe what this little Christian boy is teaching you all and saying to you all, brothers and sisters. But unfortunately, it was not done. And if that was done, they'd have enough graphic evidence to stop Jimmy Saville in his tracks. And Jimmy Saville, I think twice. Brothers and sisters, I, Eric Braxton, will continue discussion in part 4 video, brothers and sisters. So this is the end of part 3. Bye bye, my friends. See you all in the next video soon. Bye bye, my friends.